Hello everyone, this is Jared the ES guy here, and I just want to say this, but thank you guys so much for 1,200 subscribers. We are now 800 away from 2,000. This is crazy. And to celebrate, we're going to be doing a Q&A. So let's get to it. Question number 1. What sparked your interest in this genre of videos? Well, I'm pretty sure you're talking about EAS scenarios, so I'll just talk about that. So it all started back in 2021, where how it all started is when I watched Mickey Error, created by the man himself, EAS World Rises, and he's the person that inspired me to make these videos. So I'm pretty sure it started like early 2021, like January, February, pretty sure. So I watched like a lot of his videos, like Mickey Error. And then I just thought about Freddy being Mickey Error, like Freddy characters being Mickey Error. And then Freddy Error was born. So that's how Freddy Error came into the channel. Well, he's pretty much gone now since the movie was out. And that's basically the finale to the whole thing. And now I continue to watch his videos, and I always get hyped every single time I see like a new video from him. And I remember one time giving him an idea of doing like another Mickey Era episode, but I did not expect him to make the whole series. I thought it was just gonna be one single episode where the Errors and the Young Guns go back in time to bring back Mickey Era, and then they realized he was bad back in the day, like an evil mouse back in the day, and that's when things make a turn for the worse. So then, the Errors like walk back with Mickey, and they become evil again, and then the Young Guns have to figure out how to bring back the Errors and bring them back on the team. So, and then, after that, I continued to watch his videos, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make some. And then one time I was playing on my Xbox, and the game was called Wreckfest. And then of course I met or ran into the Doom Ring, technically, in the game. So the Doom Ring was just a truck that was made from Wreckfest. And that was when I was like, you know, that Doom Ring, you know, I could make an ES scenario off of that truck. And then, boom, I started making ES scenarios just because of like ES Raw. And to this day, I continue to make ES scenarios for my fans. Question number 2. Are you able to think of other new things, like trying something new on scenarios or Roblox? Well, I'm thinking of trying like some other things with ES scenarios, like maybe different screens, because you know, all of my ES scenarios that I had, they're basically like just plain black screens with white text, and that's it. Like, there's not a lot of effort put into my scenarios. Well, with my new scenario that's coming soon, which is Five Nights at Freddy's, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a mega scenario, and I'm hoping to release it in August, like late August, it depends. And I also have another scenario planned after Five Nights at Freddy's, but I will not reveal it yet until I release Five Nights at Freddy's. So I'm going to try to see if it can reduce the length of like how much time like split between all my scenarios, because I've not been focusing on them as much, because I've been like focusing on paintball leagues and rec room, you know, because I've just been playing that, practicing to make sure my skill is up and running, and I've just been doing stuff like school. That's what kind of messed me up, like with my ES scenarios. But I will get back to work on to start working on Five Nights at Freddy's, because I have not even started it yet. But don't worry, because I will start working on it. But anyways, back to the question. All I would say is that I'll make sure to put in some effort into Five Nights at Freddy's, because I'm gonna maybe try some new screens, you know, because I don't think just the plain black screen with the white text would work most of the time. I could still use those, but you know, I think it would be better to just use different types of screens and templates for my upcoming video scenarios. But yep, that is your answer. Question number 3. will you make an error series like Mickey Error or something? Well, I'm not really thinking about making an error series again, like ES scenarios, like Freddy Error, Mickey Error, Barney Error. I'm not thinking of making any like error series, because there's a lot of error scenarios. Like there's Mickey Error, there's Barney Error, and there's Freddy Error, Dreadbear Error. There's like a lot of like error scenarios. And I'm not like thinking of doing like any like kind of errors, because Barney, his last appearance was Herobrine 5, and he's pretty much gone. He's pretty much dead. Well, actually, his last appearance was actually The Purge, actually. Not Herobrine 5. It was actually The Purge. But, okay, again, I'm not looking into making another error scenario. Question number 4. What advice would you give to someone who is starting their YouTube journey? All I could say is take your time. If you're struggling, maybe ask for help. Maybe your friends might also be YouTubers. And just take your time. Don't rush on uploading. Because but you don't have to rush. You can just take your time. If you want to take a break from uploading, you can. If you're gonna be posting the content like every day, just take breaks, But yeah, take your time on your videos. If you're wanting to get like 100 subscribers quickly, maybe find something that's trending, like challenges like Mr. Beast, but not like crazy challenges like what he does now. Just find something like a challenge that you can do that's not like violent, Or if you're trying to do gaming, just maybe watch some videos of Minecraft, Roblox, Rec Room, etc. for like inspiration on editing, and like some content they can do. But yeah, that's all I can say. Next question. Question number 5. Should I continue to do Dreadbear Error or do a reboot as a movie? Guess I'm feeling of doing episode 8. Well, I do not have to make the choice. It's your decision. Alright? Don't let your fans pick your decision for you. Think of what will fit best for you. If you want to do an episode, do an episode. If you want to do a movie instead, do a movie. It's that simple. Just don't let your fans pick for you, alright? You don't have to ask everybody what they think that you should do. It's your decision. Question number 6. How did you get those FNAF 4 figures? LOL. Well, all I can say is that back in 2016, I would say that's when I first heard about that Funko made Five Nights at Freddy's action figures. And I've always wanted there to be toys about Five Nights at Freddy's, because back in 2014, I would always be interested, ever since it first was announced, I would always be into Five Nights at Freddy's, and that is where it all began. And then I heard that there's toys of the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics, and that's what got me into one of those figures. And my first 2 figures were Bonnie and Foxy. But about the Nightmare figures, I think when I first heard about them, I wanted them. I'm pretty sure I got some for my birthday. Maybe I could spend some of my money on them. I forget. Honestly, I forget how I got them, but I'm pretty sure I bought them, or my mom and dad just gifted them to me for doing good in school. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that is how I got them. Question number 7. How did you start to realize you can improve in your videos after slowly getting used to making your videos? Well, how that happens is that I would watch other ES scenarios, maybe get some ideas of what I can do to improve my ES scenarios. Let's say, the radio scene. I found them in some of Hermitage's scenarios, and I heard he does these radio scenes. Well, a lot of creators do, where they play music and then the alert comes on. So, and then I started doing those too. I think I did hear that Hermitage does have a child abduction siren, but I shortly removed it because there's no point in having that siren, because I heard a comment say that siren is not for every child abduction broadcast. It's just for Dallas, I'm pretty sure, for Texas. But yeah, as time went on, I'm pretty sure, I did not use a voice effect until Minecraft Disease, and that's when I found out that I can use voice effects and Keymaster, Master, and then he moved to CapCut, which actually had a more realistic voice effect for emergency alert system messages. But for breaking news, it's really nothing. But yeah, that is how I improve my scenarios. Question number 8. Would you like to work with me on the scenario? I can't reveal any information about it here. As much as I would like to collab with another ES creator, I would love to collab with someone, because I think I remember wanting to collab with SBC Hermitage or Roll That ES 100. But yeah, if you want, yeah. So I'm pretty sure you have me on Discord. Just let me know about what the plot of your next scenario is going to be, and I'll think about it. Question number 9. What are some scenarios that you love and hate? I actually really like this question because there's a lot of scenarios that I like, and there's a few that I find cringe. So some that I love are EF6, Rising Heat, The Trolge, Absolute Zero, The Ultimate Serial Killer Remastered, Part 1 and 2, and Predatory Madness. They are all pretty good scenarios. I love the plot of most of them. I just found the editing of some of them wow. EF6 is my favorite because the editing is just wow, amazing. I love the editing put into the video. Then some that I hate, I don't know, but I did find some cringy scenarios. There was one about kid shows having bad words in them. There was Doomrake, which I hate. I don't know, I've never watched cringe scenarios. I never really do. But those are the two that I remember watching, and I find them cringe. I think I found a few recommended ones as that pop up, and they were cringy ones. There was some about there's a lot about EXEs. As I recall, I don't remember seeing any other cringy ones. I think I did. I remember watching Huggy Wuggy at the ES scenario, but I think I didn't really like it as much. But yeah, there were some scenarios out there that I found cringe and some that I like. Next question. Question number 10. This is Korai. Anyways, what is your favorite supercar from Anki Overdrive? Now this question I have not got at all. About any Anki Overdrive question. I've never got any of that. Which I'm actually happy to see that question. But I would have to say my favorite car is Ground Shock. Because Ground Shock has been a car that I've drove for a very long time. And I'm hoping to use it in a whole tournament with different kind of players. Because if there's actually something like that, I would use Ground Shock. Ground Shock will be my first pick. Now that I think about it, if Anki Overdrive has a Grand Prix, I would be happy to be doing that. And I'll pick Ground Shock right off the bat. Because Ground Shock is a really nice car. It has pretty good weapons, even though the speed isn't great. It does have really good weapon choices the Electro Pulse, the Charge Beam, the Ion Punch. There's a lot with Ground Shock, and he has a booster too. But yep, Ground Shock is my favorite car. Next question. Question number 11. Since you made Freddy Era movie, do you have any plans about a movie of yourself? Well, I'm not really thinking about it because I remember back in the day I would always be a movie person, because I'd always release movies with my Minecraft characters. I'm not really planning on any other movies anytime soon, but maybe I could do it again. It depends. Question number 12. Will Willie and Mother be in the third part? All I can say is that there are a lot of characters in the Five Nights at Treasure Island franchise that are missing from the Abandoned by Disney ES scenario series. As of right now, we have Mick, we got Mortimer, and we got a new character from part 2, which I can't reveal yet until part 3. But most of y'all already know who it is by its description. I'm pretty sure Mick is Mother according to the obvious Kaza. I'm pretty sure, because that's what I'm trying to base the Mick off of. With Willie, I can't reveal anything about Abandoned by Disney Part 3, but you guys have to wait and see until Part 3 releases. Question number 13. What/who made you start YouTube? Okay, so I like this question a lot because I think I remember talking about it before, but I guess I'll talk about it again. Let's go back to 2016 and let's talk about the YouTuber Smash Boom Bam. Because all I can say is that this guy inspired me to make Anki Overdrive videos because I like watching him. His videos with Andy Overdrive are just wow. His videos with like racing and stuff is crazy. I like it. And that's when I was thinking of starting a YouTube channel because of it. And then in 2017, I probably continue watching the same guy, but then my brother gave me an account on YouTube so I can like watch videos and stuff. And then on June 25th, 2017, I made my very first video, which is just the welcome video. It turns out that I found out that you can make videos with the camera. So then I pulled out the camera on the YouTube app, and then it all begins there. Question number 14. Who was your first toy? I do not know how to answer that question. Question number 15. Do you enjoy making ES scenarios? Yes, I do. Question number 16. What's better, found a POV ES scenario or just a normal ES scenario? Determine how much like POV scenarios I've done. I gotta go with POVs because I think it's probably better to do it that way than just a normal one. So yeah, I think it's better to do a POV scenario. Question number 17. If I hit 1,000 subscribers, what would your reaction be? Well, if you hit 1,000 subs, I'd be impressed. Because you started like ES scenarios like I don't even know how much, like I don't even know when you started doing YouTube videos, but I started doing them in 2017 and you started way later than me. And I'd be surprised to see you hit 1,000 subscribers faster than me. Question number 18. Could you do a Horror Burrows ES? If you can you at least do an Abandoned by Disney Part 3? Well, I don't know what Horror Burrow ES is. I don't even know what that is. But Abandoned by Disney Part 3, well, Abandoned by Disney 3 technically. All I can say is that is coming out. If you remember from the end of Part 2, there is going to be a Part 3 coming soon. Question number 19. What is your favorite food? It's obvious. Pizza. Question number 20. When are you able to make Abandoned by Disney 2 Part 2? Well, it's not actually Abandoned by Disney 2 Part 2. It's actually supposed to be Abandoned by Disney 3. There's no Part 2 to Abandoned by Disney, the sequel. There's another sequel called Abandoned by Disney 3. So stay tuned for that. And that is it for the 1,200 subscriber Q&A. I was hoping for more questions, but I guess 15 is good enough, I guess. But again, I wish there was more, but I guess this is cool. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoy this Q&A. I'll probably do another one soon. Well, not soon, but maybe for another subscriber special. But all I can say is thank you guys for 1,200 subscribers. I wouldn't have made it further without you guys. So anyways, y'all, that is it for the Q&A, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.